It's the first week of 2019 and already there's plenty happening in the world of gaming. Welcome to the very first Game Oasis News Roundup, where we fill you in on all the news of the week. Ever since the release of Fallout 76, Bethesda's public image has been taking one hit after another. From a buggy release and not honoring promised goods to a leak of customer data, Bethesda has had constant missteps. Unfortunately for them, it's not over yet, as another of their promotional products is a target of ridicule. Bethesda's officially licensed Fallout 76 rum, Nuka Dark. While the bottle does hold true to the Fallout aesthetic, many fans were surprised to find the iconic Nuka bottle is made from plastic, and it's just a shell that fits around the actual bottle of rum. With one bottle going for $80, it's understandable that people were expecting a high-quality glass bottle. After all, it's not the rum connoisseurs that are digitally lining up to buy Fallout branded rum. This is being bought by fans as a showpiece, meaning the bottle is the only part that really matters to them. It's no surprise that this $80 plastic shell has been met with some disappointment. The drinks manufacturer Silver Screen Bottles stands behind the product and released a statement of how the shell was actually more expensive to make than a glass bottle would be. However, the statement has seemed to do little in calming the outspoken fans. It should be noted that nowhere is it stated that the bottle would be glass. For many, this is just another recent letdown from a once beloved company. On a smaller note, Activision Blizzard, the gaming juggernaut that helms huge franchises like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft, announced on December 31st that they are terminating Chief Financial Officer Spencer Newman. That position is now being filled by Dennis Durkin, who was previously the Chief Corporate Officer. 2 days later, on January 2nd, Netflix announced that Spencer Newman will be acting as their Chief Financial Officer, replacing David Wells, who had served as CFO since 2010. In an interview with 4Gamer.net that was translated by Gamatsu and excused my Japanese pronunciation here, Hidetaka Miyazaki announced that FromSoftware, the developers behind Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and the upcoming Sekiro, have 2 unannounced titles in the works. FromSoftware releases have not only been hugely popular, but have also inspired developers to make copycat titles known as Soul-like games. With a developer who has had such an impact on the industry lately, it's easy to see why this is huge news for fans. Although it's not the time for details to be released, just knowing titles are in the works is building hype for many. On a somewhat skeptical but oddly intriguing note, Slightly Mad Studios, the independent British video game company behind the Need for Speed and Project Cars series, have just announced their intent to create a brand new gaming console. According to the company's CEO, Ian Bell, who apparently made a Twitter account just for this announcement, claims it will be the most powerful console ever made, promising 4K resolution and VR compatibility with 90 FPS. Along with the hardware, Madbox will have a free engine to develop on. Along with these stats, Bell posted some early concepts of what the Madbox might look like, featuring a unique M shape and neon lighting along with a Slightly Mad Studios logo. The system is not expected to launch for another 3.5 years though. As expected, the announcement is being met with mixed reactions, considering we have not seen a brand new console gain a lasting place in the market since Xbox joined the scene in 2001. Which, even with Microsoft behind it, it took substantial effort before gaining a foothold. It will be interesting to see how Madbox performs. Those familiar with the RetroArch emulator may be excited to find out that it's coming to the Xbox One this year. The best part of this announcement for fans is that this won't require jailbreaking your system. It will, however, require a Microsoft Dev Center account, which will set users back about $19 to register. For those interested, make sure to look into how this all works, as the only way to deactivate developer mode is to perform a factory reset. However, many will find this much more preferable than jailbreaking their valuable systems. Although there is not a specific release date available yet, there is a progress video on YouTube showing the port running on Xbox One, which you can find in the description down below. So there you have it. That's our news roundup for the first week of January. Tell us in the comments your thoughts on these stories, and be sure to check in next week for another Game Oasis News Roundup.